Transurfer, and welcome to TransurfingTV and one of the 78 days of practical transurfing. I'm Renee Garcia. I'm super happy to be here. I love making these videos now. This is so weird that I used to really be so terrified of the camera, and now I get excited with the idea of getting in front of the camera. It's really quite a surreal experience. Today, day 51, Incomprehensible Infinity. I have no idea what this is about, but I'm going to learn it alongside you guys for the first time. I haven't even read this one, but before I get started, remember to like this video and comment below. I love Reality Transurfing to enter my daily giveaway to win a nice stack of these reprogramming stickers, which people have loved so much. So with that, I will get into it. Day 51, Incomprehensible Infinity. Sounds fun, right? Let's see what this is about. Why does transurfing work? Who put everything into the alternative space? No one created the alternative space. It has always existed. It is human nature to believe that everything in this world was made by someone or something and has a tangible beginning and end. Yet there are certain questions in this world to which the answers lie way beyond the limits of the human mind. For the mind is nothing more than a logical machine, albeit a machine with the ability for abstract thought. Transurfing does not explain the structure of the world. It offers a utilitarian model that enables us to understand why it is possible for a person to create their own reality and how to go about it. It's the same as driving a car without understanding how it was assembled. Love it. Interpretation. All scientists have ever tried to do throughout human history is explain how the world works. This process will continue for eternity. Every existing model will be replaced by ever newer versions of how the world works. If you stand in front of one mirror while holding another mirror, you will understand how it is that there can be an infinite number of models which explain how the universe works. When one manifestation of reality is taken as the foundation for a model, what you get is a separate version, a small piece of the mirror. When you stand in front of the main mirror of the world, holding that smaller piece, you see a new facet of the world reflected. When you take one of the manifestations of this aspect, you again get a separate reflection of reality. And again, out of yet another tiny mirror, a new one will appear reflected in the image of the mirror before that. So what is the true nature of the world? Try, if you can, to imagine it as being as two identical mirrors placed just opposite each other. Both mirrors reflect the image of the mirror placed in front of them. In both mirrors, nothing is reflected an infinite number of times. This is the black infinity of images where nothing is a reflection of nothing. Are any of the concepts available to the rational mind adequate to describe this scene? Hardly. Okay. Oh my God. I don't even know what to say about this one, you guys. This one kind of blew my mind. I'm like reading this and I'm thinking, I feel myself like falling into a black hole or like a wormhole, just seeing like an infinity number of pieces of broken mirror all reflecting things back, and me just like, oh, I don't even know what to say. But what I will say is this. The cool thing about reality transurfing is that it really urges us to be in contact with the idea of an unlimited universe, of an unlimited space in which we can draw from, right? I'm not going to get into the business of talking about what he just presented there and all the mirrors and everything, because I don't even know what to think about that. But what I do think is that we live with limitations of self, limitations of what we believe possible, limitations of things like gravity and time and all these different components of our realities. And a lot of these things we aren't going to just work our way around, right? But there are certain aspects of what it is that we can achieve by tapping into this theory that the world surrounding us, including us, is unlimited in nature. And whatever we decide to believe, however we decide to perceive reality, we will ultimately receive back a matched image from the mirror agreeing with our belief system. So if you are challenged today in your own limitations, they could be limitations of the mind, your level of freedom, maybe things that are holding you back, circumstantial things like family or parents or a spouse or something about your job or something, right? To zoom out, as I've been saying, zoom out of this information or circumstantial, these circumstantial events or things that keep you in a place of feeling limited, to zoom out and start connecting more with the belief that you do have access to the infinite, right? To the alternatives space that is infinite. And I'm gonna kind of leave it at that, because this could be a deeply philosophical topic that I'm just not prepared to go into. I think my mind still has challenges with some of the ideas presented in Reality Transurfing, like the one I just read. So did I give a good breakdown of this one? Do you think that looking at the infinite from a place of practicality, like I do, is probably the way to go? I mean, if you want to go down a wormhole, so to speak, of really just blowing your mind with all sorts of expansions of your perception and all that, go for it. But for me, practicality is key, and me just understanding that I do have access to a more limited space than what I was led to believe helps me to expand out of myself and connect more of what it is I intend to have. So let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Remember to like this video and comment below. I love Reality Transurfing if you would like to win some of these. Thank you so much for watching my video, everyone. Bye.